he needs to quit, making attacks on me. I mean, you don't do this to your mom. And it is so hard.
And that I realized is, I mean, at the end of the day, she's my mother, and I love her because she's my mother.
Eminem, one of the most prolific and influential rappers of all time, recently broke his silence on a deeply personal and heart-wrenching event: the passing of his mother, Debbie Mathers. Known for his raw lyricism, complex emotional narratives, and unfiltered honesty, Eminem has long been a figure of intrigue and controversy. His relationship with his mother has been one of the most dissected elements of his life, immortalized in songs that often painted a stark, troubled portrait. Thus, when news emerged of her death, the world waited with bated breath to hear how Eminem, whose art has always been inextricably linked to his personal experiences, would respond. The moment he chose to speak about it shocked fans and critics alike, revealing layers of complexity and emotion that reshaped perceptions of their relationship. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. Eminem's words did not come quickly or impulsively. For an artist who has built a career on wearing his heart on his sleeve, his extended silence following his mother's death was notable. Many speculated on what he might say, drawing upon his history of brutally honest tracks like Cleaning Out My Closet and My Mom, where he detailed the pain and bitterness he felt growing up under Debbie's care. Those songs told stories of dysfunction, allegations of abuse, and a fraught dynamic that made their relationship seem irreparable. Yet as time passed, the intensity of his words toward her softened. Moments of reconciliation began to peek through his music and interviews, creating a complicated and evolving narrative. When Eminem finally spoke about his mother's death, the tone and content of his remarks took many by surprise. Gone were the scathing indictments of his early career. Instead, he shared a perspective marked by introspection, empathy, and a deep sense of loss. While his statement didn't erase the turbulent past, it illuminated the ways in which their relationship had transformed over time. Eminem expressed a profound recognition of the humanity behind their struggles, acknowledging not only her flaws, but also the immense challenges she faced as a single mother raising children in a hostile environment. It was a moment of raw vulnerability, a rare glimpse into the guarded emotional life of an artist whose public persona often masks his inner fragility. This revelation cast a new light on Eminem's journey as an individual and an artist. For decades, his work has been a powerful testament to the impact of his upbringing, an upbringing shaped in large part by his mother's influence. From the start of his career, Eminem channeled his pain into music, crafting narratives that resonated with fans around the globe. His willingness to expose his wounds became a hallmark of his artistry, earning him both acclaim and criticism. The tension with his mother was a recurring motif, serving as a lens through which he explored broader themes of family, trauma, and forgiveness. Yet, this latest chapter revealed a deeper dimension to their relationship, one that underscored the complexity of familial bonds. In reflecting on his mother's life and death, Eminem didn't shy away from acknowledging the hardships she endured. Debbie Mathers was often portrayed in the media through the lens of Eminem's songs, which depicted her as a domineering and negligent figure. However, her reality was undoubtedly far more nuanced. She was a young, struggling woman who faced immense pressure and adversity, navigating poverty, instability, and her own personal demons. Eminem's remarks suggested a growing understanding of the circumstances that shaped her actions, as well as a recognition of the cycles of pain and trauma that can perpetuate within families. This marked a striking shift from the unrelenting anger of his early years, signaling a maturation in his perspective. The revelation also invited a re-examination of Eminem's broader narrative. Over the years, his music has served as a form of catharsis, allowing him to process his emotions and connect with listeners who see their own struggles mirrored in his lyrics. His openness about mental health, addiction, and the scars of his past has been a source of solace for millions, fostering a sense of solidarity and understanding. In speaking about his mother's death, Eminem extended that openness to a new level, delving into the complexities of forgiveness and the difficulty of navigating relationships scarred by trauma. His reflections resonated deeply, prompting fans and commentators to consider the ways in which time and perspective can alter even the most deeply ingrained resentments. What made Eminem's response so impactful was its universality. Although his experiences are uniquely his own, the themes he addressed, grief, reconciliation, and the complicated nature of family, are ones that many can relate to. Losing a parent is a deeply transformative experience, one that often brings a flood of conflicting emotions. For Eminem, the loss of his mother was not just a personal tragedy, but also a moment of profound reflection on their shared history. It underscored the fragility of life and the importance of finding peace, even in relationships marked by pain. In sharing his thoughts, he offered a poignant reminder of the power of healing, even when it feels elusive. The implications of Eminem's remarks extend far beyond his personal life. As a cultural icon, his words carry weight, influencing how others think about and navigate their own challenges. By speaking candidly about his grief and his evolving understanding of his mother, Eminem sparked conversations about forgiveness and reconciliation, encouraging others to confront their own unresolved conflicts. His story became a testament to the idea that growth is a lifelong process, one that requires patience, humility, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It was a powerful example of how even the most fractured relationships can find moments of connection and understanding. Eminem's reflections also underscored the role of time in shaping perspective. Over the course of his career, he has evolved from a fiery, rebellious artist channeling his anger into incendiary tracks to a more contemplative and introspective figure. This evolution mirrors the natural progression of life, as experiences and maturity bring new insights and priorities. His response to his mother's death was emblematic of this growth, revealing a man who has come to terms with his past and found a sense of closure, even amidst the pain of loss. It was a moment that highlighted the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for change. For fans who have followed Eminem's career from the beginning, his remarks offered a sense of closure to one of the most contentious and emotionally charged aspects of his narrative. The tumultuous relationship between Eminem and his mother has been a defining element of his public persona, shaping how audiences perceive both him and his music. By addressing her death with honesty and vulnerability, Eminem added a new layer to that story, one that reflected the complexities of real-life relationships. It was a moment of authenticity that resonated deeply, reminding listeners of the power of storytelling and the ways in which art can illuminate the human experience. At its core, Eminem's response to his mother's death was a testament to the enduring impact of family. No matter how complicated or painful those bonds may be, they shape us in profound and lasting ways. For Eminem, his mother was both a source of pain and a driving force behind his artistry. Her influence permeates his work, serving as both a challenge to overcome and a reminder of the resilience that defines his journey. In speaking about her death, Eminem honored that legacy, acknowledging the ways in which their relationship shaped him while finding peace in the knowledge that they had begun to mend their bond. This moment also served as a reminder of the humanity behind the headlines. Eminem, for all his fame and success, remains a person navigating the same challenges and emotions as anyone else. The loss of a parent is a universal experience, one that strips away the trappings of celebrity and reveals the shared vulnerability of being human. Eminem's willingness to share his grief and his reflections on his mother's life added a layer of depth to his public image, reinforcing the connection he has always had with his fans. It was a moment of genuine emotion that transcended the boundaries of fame and fame's constructed narratives. In the wake of his mother's death, Eminem's words served as a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy and understanding. Relationships are rarely simple, and the scars of the past can linger long after the wounds have healed. Yet, as Eminem demonstrated, even the most difficult relationships can find moments of reconciliation and grace. His reflections were a testament to the power of forgiveness, not as a way of erasing the past, but as a means of finding peace in the present. It was a message that resonated deeply, offering hope to anyone grappling with their own complicated family dynamics. Eminem's journey has always been one of transformation. From a struggling artist channeling his anger into music to a global icon using his platform to explore themes of resilience and redemption. His response to his mother's death was a continuation of that journey, a moment of introspection that revealed the depths of his humanity. It was a reminder that even in the face of loss, there is an opportunity for growth and understanding. For Eminem, this moment marked not just the end of a chapter, but also the culmination of a lifetime of lessons about family, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love. In breaking his silence, Eminem delivered a message that was both deeply personal and universally resonant. It was a moment of raw honesty that invited reflection and connection, reminding us all of the fragility of life and the importance of finding peace amidst the chaos. For fans and observers alike, it was a moment that will undoubtedly remain etched in memory, a testament to the enduring impact of one man's journey through pain, healing, and ultimately reconciliation. Eminem's decision to publicly reflect on the passing of his mother is a moment that marks a profound shift in the narrative of his life and career. For decades, his music has drawn from an emotional wellspring fueled by turmoil, grief, and anger, much of it directed at his mother. However, as Eminem stepped into the spotlight to address her death, the tone he adopted marked a stark contrast to his earlier works. What was once a relationship defined by division and resentment had evolved into something far more nuanced, and his candid reflections offered a window into the personal growth and emotional depth he had achieved over the years. To understand the weight of Eminem's words, it is essential to consider the unique position he occupies as both an artist and a cultural figure. Few musicians have managed to channel personal pain into their work as effectively and consistently as Eminem. His rise to fame was predicated not only on his razor-sharp lyricism and technical skill, but also on his fearless willingness to expose his vulnerabilities. Through his songs, he created a deeply personal mythology, with his mother standing at the center of some of his most intense and controversial narratives. These stories, though deeply individual, resonated with millions, particularly those who had experienced similar struggles with family dysfunction or abuse. Eminem became a voice for the unheard, and his openness about his pain helped to destigmatize discussions around trauma and mental health. Yet, as Eminem broke his silence on his mother's death, it became clear that this moment was not about relitigating the past. Instead, it was about acknowledging the complexities of their relationship and the impact of their shared history. In many ways, this represented a full-circle moment for the artist. Over the years, Eminem had explored nearly every facet of his relationship with Debbie Mathers in his music, from anger and resentment to fleeting moments of sympathy. His comments following her death showed that he had reached a place of understanding and compassion, a realization that their struggles were not simply the product of individual flaws, but of systemic challenges and cycles of trauma that are difficult to escape. One of the most striking aspects of Eminem's reflections was his recognition of his mother's humanity. In his early music, Debbie Mathers was often depicted as a symbol of the hardships and failures that defined his upbringing. Yet as Eminem spoke about her passing, he reframed the narrative, presenting her not as a villain, but as a deeply flawed yet ultimately human figure. This shift in perspective speaks to the power of time and maturity in shaping how we understand our past. For Eminem, this evolution in understanding was not about erasing the pain of his childhood, but about contextualizing it within a broader framework of empathy and forgiveness. This transformation in Eminem's outlook is emblematic of a larger theme that has permeated his later career: growth through adversity. While his early music was characterized by its rawness and fury, his more recent work has demonstrated a greater emphasis on introspection and self-awareness. His response to his mother's death is a continuation of this trajectory, offering a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It is a reminder that even the most painful relationships can evolve over time and that healing, while difficult, is always possible. Eminem's reflections also shed light on the profound impact of loss, particularly when it comes to complex relationships. Losing a parent is always a transformative experience, but the emotions are often magnified when the relationship has been fraught with conflict. In such cases, grief is rarely straightforward. It is accompanied by feelings of regret, unresolved anger, and a longing for closure. For Eminem, the death of his mother was likely an opportunity to confront these emotions head-on, to reckon with the unresolved tensions that had defined much of their relationship. In doing so, he provided a powerful example of how loss can serve as a catalyst for growth and reconciliation. Another significant aspect of Eminem's response was his willingness to share his emotions with the public. As an artist, Eminem has always been open about his struggles, but speaking about his mother's death required a different kind of vulnerability. It was not just an opportunity to process his grief, but also a chance to reframe the narrative surrounding their relationship. By addressing her death with honesty and compassion, Eminem challenged the public's perception of his mother, encouraging listeners to view her not through the lens of his past anger, but as a multi-dimensional individual. This act of reframing is significant, as it highlights the power of storytelling to reshape how we understand and relate to the world around us. Eminem's willingness to embrace vulnerability is also a reflection of his role as a cultural leader. As one of the most influential artists of his generation, his words carry immense weight, and his decision to speak about his mother's death was a reminder of the importance of addressing difficult emotions. In a society that often stigmatizes vulnerability, particularly for men, Eminem's openness serves as a powerful counter-narrative. It encourages others to confront their own emotions, to find strength in honesty, and to seek understanding in even the most challenging circumstances. The themes of forgiveness and reconciliation that emerged in Eminem's reflections are particularly poignant in the context of his broader body of work. For years, his music has grappled with the idea of redemption, both for himself and for those around him. His relationship with his mother has often served as a microcosm for these larger themes, symbolizing the difficulty of overcoming past wounds. By addressing her death with compassion and understanding, Eminem demonstrated that forgiveness is not about condoning the past, but about finding a way to move forward. It is about recognizing the humanity in others, even when they have caused us pain, and finding a way to honor the complexity of our shared experiences. Eminem's response to his mother's death also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of storytelling and processing grief. For decades, his music has been a way for him to make sense of his experiences, to transform his pain into something meaningful. In speaking about his mother's passing, Eminem continued this tradition, using his platform to explore the complexities of loss and reconciliation. His reflections were not just about his own journey, but about the broader human experience, offering a sense of connection and solidarity to those who have faced similar struggles. In many ways, Eminem's comments represent the culmination of a lifelong journey toward understanding and acceptance. His relationship with his mother has been one of the most defining aspects of his life, shaping not only his personal experiences, but also his artistic identity. By addressing her death with grace and empathy, Eminem demonstrated the power of growth and the importance of finding peace, even in the face of immense pain. It was a moment that underscored the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for transformation, offering a message of hope and healing to those who have faced their own struggles. Eminem's reflections also invite us to consider the broader implications of his story. His journey is a testament to the power of art to illuminate the complexities of the human experience, to foster understanding, and to create connections across divides. His willingness to confront his emotions and share them with the world has made him a symbol of resilience and authenticity, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to find meaning and purpose. By speaking about his mother's death, Eminem added a new chapter to his story, one that serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of family and the importance of seeking understanding and reconciliation. Eminem's response to his mother's passing is a reflection of his evolution as an artist and as a person. It is a testament to the ways in which time and experience can shape our perspectives, allowing us to find empathy and understanding even in the most difficult circumstances. His reflections are a reminder that healing is a journey, one that requires patience, humility, and a willingness to confront our past. For Eminem, this moment was not just about grieving his mother, but about honoring her life and the impact she had on his own. It was a powerful example of the ways in which loss can transform us, offering an opportunity for growth and a chance to find peace amidst the pain. In breaking his silence, Eminem reminded the world of the power of vulnerability and the importance of embracing our emotions. His reflections were a testament to the complexity of family dynamics, the resilience of the human spirit, and the capacity for growth and transformation. They were a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of love, forgiveness, and understanding, offering a message of hope and healing to all who have faced their own struggles. For Eminem, this moment was not just a personal milestone, but a continuation of his lifelong journey towards self-discovery and redemption. It was a moment that will undoubtedly leave a lasting legacy, not only for him, but for all who have been touched by his music and his story. The loss of Debbie Mathers marked a significant turning point in Eminem's personal life and career trajectory. Her death, and Eminem's decision to address it publicly, has sparked conversations not only about their relationship, but also about the broader implications of familial loss, reconciliation, and the way public figures navigate private grief. Eminem's journey with his mother has been chronicled in some of the most intense and memorable moments of his music, making his reflections on her death all the more impactful. To understand the full weight of this moment, it's essential to delve deeper into how the themes surrounding their relationship and its culmination in her passing ripple outward, affecting his art, his legacy, and the broader cultural conversations he has long been a part of. One of the most striking aspects of Eminem's reaction to his mother's death is the subtle way it challenged traditional narratives about family relationships. Popular culture often portrays family bonds as either idyllic or irreparably broken, offering little room for nuance. Eminem's relationship with his mother, however, has always resisted easy categorization. From the blistering condemnations in his early music to the tentative moments of reconciliation later in life, their bond has reflected the messy, complicated reality of many familial relationships. By addressing her passing with honesty and emotional depth, Eminem offered a powerful counter-narrative to the idea that family dynamics can ever be fully resolved or easily understood. Instead, he highlighted the ongoing, evolving nature of those relationships, even in the face of death. In choosing to speak publicly about his mother's death, Eminem also navigated the unique challenges of being a public figure grappling with personal loss. For decades, his life has been lived under the spotlight, with fans and critics alike analyzing his every move. This intense scrutiny has shaped how Eminem approaches public vulnerability, often forcing him to strike a careful balance between honesty and self-protection. In the case of his mother's death, his remarks reflected a sense of deliberate openness, as though he understood the weight of his words and their potential impact. By sharing his grief and reflections, Eminem allowed fans to witness a deeply personal moment, but he also reclaimed control of the narrative surrounding his mother, offering a perspective that only he could provide. The cultural implications of Eminem's reflections on his mother's death are profound. As one of the most influential artists of the 21st century, his words have a way of resonating far beyond his immediate audience. His willingness to address the complexities of his relationship with his mother and the emotions surrounding her passing has the potential to spark broader conversations about forgiveness, grief, and the nature of family. These themes are universally resonant, transcending the specifics of Eminem's story to touch on experiences shared by countless others. In this way, his reflections on his mother's death serve not only as a personal moment of catharsis, but also as a cultural touchstone, encouraging others to confront their own relationships and emotions. The concept of reconciliation played a central role in Eminem's remarks about his mother. Over the years, their relationship has been defined by conflict, with his music often serving as an outlet for his anger and frustration. However, as time passed, Eminem began to explore the possibility of forgiveness, both for himself and for his mother. This journey toward reconciliation was evident in his later music, where moments of compassion and understanding began to emerge alongside the pain. In addressing her death, Eminem brought this journey full circle, demonstrating that even relationships marked by deep wounds can find moments of healing. His reflections offered a powerful reminder that reconciliation is not about erasing the past, but about finding a way to move forward, even when the scars remain. The idea of reconciliation is particularly significant in the context of Eminem's broader career. Throughout his life, he has grappled with the tension between his personal experiences and his public persona, using his music to explore the complexities of identity, trauma, and self-expression. His relationship with his mother has often served as a focal point for these explorations, symbolizing the ways in which pain and love can coexist within familial bonds. By addressing her death with compassion and empathy, Eminem demonstrated the ways in which his perspective has evolved, reflecting a deeper understanding of himself and his place in the world. This evolution is a testament to the power of growth and self-reflection, offering a message of hope to anyone struggling with their own relationships. Eminem's reflections on his mother's death also highlight the role of memory in shaping our understanding of the past. Over the years, his music has served as a kind of living archive, capturing the emotions and experiences that have defined his life. In revisiting his relationship with his mother in the wake of her death, Eminem was forced to confront the ways in which memory can be both a blessing and a burden. On one hand, his recollections of their struggles are a source of pain, a reminder of the challenges he faced growing up. On the other hand, those memories are also a testament to their shared humanity, a reminder of the moments of connection and love that existed alongside the conflict. In sharing his reflections, Eminem invited others to consider the ways in which memory shapes our relationships, both in life and in death. One of the most compelling aspects of Eminem's response to his mother's death is the way it underscores the importance of context in understanding family dynamics. For years, Debbie Mathers was portrayed as a figure of dysfunction, her actions and choices scrutinized through the lens of Eminem's music. However, as Eminem reflected on her life and death, he offered a more nuanced perspective, acknowledging the challenges she faced and the systemic factors that shaped their experiences. This shift in perspective is a powerful reminder that family relationships are rarely simple and that understanding the broader context of someone's life can lead to greater empathy and compassion. Eminem's reflections on his mother's death challenge us to look beyond the surface of our own relationships, to consider the forces that shape our interactions, and to approach others with a sense of understanding. The public's reaction to Eminem's remarks about his mother's death has been marked by a sense of surprise and admiration. For many fans, his comments represented a side of him they had not seen before, a level of vulnerability and introspection that added new depth to his persona. This response speaks to the enduring power of Eminem's authenticity, a quality that has defined his career from the beginning. Even as his music has evolved and his perspective has shifted, Eminem has remained committed to sharing his truth, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it may be. His reflections on his mother's death are a continuation of this tradition, a reminder of the ways in which art can serve as a powerful vehicle for self-expression and connection. In many ways, Eminem's remarks about his mother's death serve as a reflection of the broader themes that have defined his life and career. His journey has always been one of resilience, of finding strength in the face of adversity, and using his experiences to inspire others. The loss of his mother is yet another chapter in this journey, a moment of profound loss that also holds the potential for growth and transformation. Eminem's willingness to confront his emotions and share them with the world is a testament to his enduring strength and authenticity, a reminder of the power of vulnerability to inspire and connect. The themes of loss and reconciliation that emerged in Eminem's reflections on his mother's death also hold broader implications for his artistry. For years, his music has served as a space for him to process his emotions and explore the complexities of his relationships. The death of his mother represents a new chapter in this exploration, one that may shape the direction of his future work. Whether through his lyrics or his public statements, Eminem's reflections on her passing are likely to continue resonating with fans, serving as a source of inspiration and a reminder of the power of art to transform pain into meaning. The impact of Eminem's reflections on his mother's death is not limited to his own life and career. As one of the most influential artists of his generation, his words have the power to spark broader cultural conversations about grief, forgiveness, and the complexities of family. By addressing these themes with honesty and compassion, Eminem has opened the door for others to confront their own emotions and experiences, to find solace in his journey, and to draw strength from his resilience. His reflections are a reminder that even in the face of loss, there is an opportunity for growth and healing, a message that resonates deeply in a world often marked by division and pain. Eminem's decision to break his silence on his mother's death is a powerful testament to his evolution as an artist and a person. It is a moment that reflects the complexity of his journey, the depth of his emotions, and the enduring impact of his work. By addressing this deeply personal loss with honesty and empathy, Eminem has once again demonstrated the power of art to illuminate the human experience, to connect us across divides, and to inspire us to find meaning in even the most challenging circumstances. His reflections on his mother's death are a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for transformation, offering a message of hope and healing to all who have faced their own struggles. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us What are your thoughts on Eminem breaking his silence about his mother's death? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.